we're all too comfortable saying, it's just business, I'm done with you. And people don't work as hard in their business relationships as they should.
You know, at the same time, and I've heard that over and over again, that it is very difficult to have a partnership. I can't imagine doing this without you.
Right.
In the sense that.
That's sweet. I know.
Well, aside from the fact that she's very cute and everything, that's great. But what I'm really thinking about more is that how can you start a business without having somebody who is as passionate about what they're doing as you are. It's so hard to start a business. There's so many challenges that go into everything that you have to do every day.
Yeah.
And you know, we were joking around earlier about being able to clone ourselves. How much more could we get done? Yeah. Well, in essence, we have kind of cloned ourselves, and we're able to do twice as much.
Wait a minute. Are you Harby? Oh, no, you're Pattie.
Exactly. Don't tell us apart.
but I just can't imagine doing it without a partner as dedicated to the same vision, the same cause as I am.
Agreed.
You know?
Agreed. But I also think it speaks to intimacy. It speaks to people in business are so afraid to share feelings. They're so afraid to make it personal. Because it's business. Oh, it's just business. But you know, it
has to go beyond business.
I do this, what am I, 40, 60, 80 hours a week? If I can't tell you how I feel today, I have a problem.
It has to go beyond business. It's not just business.
There has to be some sort of an intimacy.
You have to connect emotionally. You have to connect in your mind, in your heart. You have to have you know, when I went to your radio show, that's when I met you guys. I was a host in the radio show. And that chemistry was so obvious. I had so much fun in your show. It was just amazing. You know, it was a really cool interview. I had a lot of fun, and I could tell that you guys had this relationship, you know, right there.
You know, I always thought it would be kind of fun if we could have our own reality show. Because that same kind of banter, goes on all day long.
There are times that we're driving when we go on, you know, distance trips, like down from Frederick and in Montgomery County. We'll be in the car, and I'll literally go, seriously, we need a camera, because we're cracking ourselves up. We're so funny.
You guys are funny naturally. You know, I really had a blast being with you on the show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Earlier today, I asked you guys to visualize your goals.
Yes.
Right? And I want you to visualize also your biggest challenge for the next year coming up.
Well, we already broke through that.
That's right. So and you guys broke a board. So let's show the viewers how you did. Okay, Pattie, you ready?
Ready.
I want you to see right here in this board your biggest challenge for this upcoming year.
Okay.
And I want you to break through and know that you will accomplish that goal no matter what.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Good job! Wow. Good job, Pattie. That was awesome. Ready, Harby?
I'm ready.
Okay, I want you to see in this board your biggest challenge for the next upcoming year. Now, and I want you to know that you will break through and you will achieve that goal.
Excellent.
Okay? Ready? When I count 3. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
Good job. That was amazing, you guys.
That was fun.
Did you see me? I was so proud. I didn't believe for a second I'd be able to break a board. That was so cool.
You broke that board.
One hit.
Like that.
I went all Queens on
like
that thing. That's what I'm saying.
So you better. She's scary.
Now you have to be scared right now.
I know.
You know she's dangerous now. You know she's dangerous.
Absolutely.
Now, in the show, one of the reasons why we created the Master Method in the first place was to give the viewers tools so they can achieve their own successes in their business, in their personal lives, and they can live the life of their dreams. Now, you guys teach this. You guys have a magazine and a radio show that is dedicated to this. You have interviewed hundreds of people, and you have hundreds of different stories of success and people that are inspirational. What advice would you give the viewers so they can start this upcoming 2011 and they can achieve their goals
you go first.
In the next year?
Oh, geez.
You go first.
I don't want to go first. Well, you know, I think the pursuit of dreams and goals is never ending. You know, it's not necessarily a destination. It is the journey.
Absolutely,
you know,
I agree.
We had a dream of getting a magazine started. Well, we did that, and now we have a dream of meeting certain financial goals and expanding and things like that, which we will do.
You have that vision.
It's about a vision. It's about knowing where you want to go and trying many different ways to get there. You know, and I think that for me, if I were to impart any advice at all, it would be about persistence. And in order to be persistent, you really have to know what you want. and then, like I said, it might not be a direct path. You might have to try the direct path, realize that's not going to work that way, and try a different path.
Are you talking about my book?
But no, I firmly believe that it's not necessarily about smarts. It's about persistence.
Yeah. I agree with you. I absolutely agree with you. And sometimes people get, they get lost in even in the first step, having that vision. Sometimes it seems so big.
Overwhelming. Yeah.
Overwhelming. They say, well, I can never do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And they never take the first step.
Right. Well, if I can expand also.
Well, sure, because I don't need any time.
Yeah, you don't need any time. I also believe that we don't find success alone. We find it with other people.
Yeah.
Whether it's your clients or whether it's your partners or whomever it is. So it's about creating an environment around you that's positive and uplifting and encouraging, and finding people with commonalities that will help you get to where you want to be. That's all. I'll back off.
Thanks. With my 3 seconds.
Now you have time, don't worry.
Now, of all the things that if I wanted to give anybody advice, I'm going to tell you to check your gut. Let your intuition talk to you. So many people ignore their intuition. They ignore what is being told to them from a physical perspective. Your body seizes up when something's wrong. You have a reaction. Listen to that reaction. Pay attention.
It's so important.
So many people ignore it.
That never fails, believe it or not. That never fails. Sometimes people that tell me my intuition failed. It's not the intuition. It's what they thought about the intuition.
Your listening skills failed. Right. Pay attention. That's right. Pay attention. That would be like the number one piece of advice I would give anybody is pay attention to your intuition. Pick your head up. Pay attention to what's going on around you. There are signs everywhere. Follow the direction if you pay attention. So that's my biggest feeling. If I didn't have my intuition, I wouldn't be where I am.
Every time that I face a challenge and I don't really have the answer, I don't just try to keep looking for it and making that up in my mind. Oh, this is the answer. No. I wait until my intuition tells me what to do.
Right.
It feels right or doesn't feel right. It will always tell you one way or another. If it doesn't feel right, even if your logic think it might be the right thing to do. If it doesn't feel right, don't take that path.
Well,
because it's the wrong path.
Exactly. People get attached to what they think they need. And as soon as you're attached to an outcome, you cannot see anything else. Absolutely. If I absolutely have to get to this point, all the other points that might be pointing me in a different direction are obliterated because I'm so attached. Don't be so attached to the outcome.
Absolutely. And believe it or not, the universe knows the fastest and most efficient way to get you places.
Believe it or not, the universe might know just a little bit more than you do.
Absolutely. It's kind of like nature, Yeah. If you want a peach tree and you plant the seed, it's going to grow at its own pace. You can't rush it.
Right.
It will come when it's time to come.
You're right.
And sometimes we want to rush our dreams, even if we're not ready. We have to be, you talk about being in the journey, which is very important. But we can't rush it. We need to experience certain things. We need to learn certain things to be able to get from point A to point B. Even if that means a challenge.
That's a hard concept to swallow. It really is.
It is. It's a very difficult concept to swallow.
Especially the don't rush it part of it.
Because we want it right now.
Oh, you want to get there
we want it right now, and if it's not working right now, it's not good.
Yeah, but it's like those video games. If you don't stop and pick up the hammer, by the time you get to where you're supposed to get, you don't have the tools to get the points anyway.
That's true.
I don't even play video games, and I came up with that.
I'm so bad at playing video games. Oh my goodness. My son beat me the other day, like in 5 seconds. I was out of the game.
So humbling to be a dad.
Oh, terrible, terrible. Well, you guys, I thank you very much for coming today, and I'm sure the viewers are going to benefit greatly from your advice and for being here today. Now, how can the viewers find you? What's the best way to reach you guys if they want to get in contact with your magazine, read it,
well, first of all,
listen to your radio show?
Yeah, please go to 270inc.com. That's the best place to go. 270inc.com is everything you need is right there. Our phone numbers are there. Our emails are there. 270inc.com is the best place. We do have a radio show, but you can find out more about that on our website. So 270inc.com. It's real simple, real direct, and it gives you everything you need to know.
And I really highly recommend the viewers to read your magazine, listen to your radio show. You guys have so much to offer and so much experience.
And we're looking for contributions. So tell us what you want. Tell us what you know.
That's right. I think that's an important point.
That's a great way to, for the viewers.
This is a community magazine. We invite the community to participate.
Yep.
Perfect. That's great. Well, Harvey and Pattie, thank you so much for coming to
Thank you, Marco.
our show
It's been lovely.
And we'll be right back after these messages. Welcome back, everyone, to the Master Method. That was a very fabulous interview that we had with Pattie and Harby from 270 Inc. I'm all set. I'm very excited. I have my goals ready for the next year. Now let me ask you this. Do you have yours? Do you have a plan already? Do you know what you want? Now is the perfect time to do that. Sit down and really take a hard look at yourself and really decide what it is that you want. If we follow the steps of the Master Method, the formula, DCPC, decide, condition, plan, and create the life of your dreams, you can achieve anything you want in the next year. How big you can dream, that's how big you can achieve. Don't be shy. Really put in your mind your goals. What is it that you want? How do you want your life to be? How much money would you like to make? How would you like your career to be? Do you want to make a change? Do you want to improve it? How about your relationships? Consider that. How do you really, really want it to be? To the detail. To achieve anything, you have to first create that vision in your mind. You have to create that reality in your mind first. So I challenge you right now for a couple of minutes to close your eyes after the show is over and really create that reality in your mind to the detail on all areas of your life. Include your finances, include your career, include your health, include your relationships, but most importantly, include your inner peace. How do you want to feel? Once you create this reality in your mind to the details, smell the air of it. Feel it in your skin, feel it in your hands. And that will be the first step to achieve it. Once you do that, you will know exactly what you want. You have to condition your mind for success. Now, what do I mean by that? Live a positive life. Think of it in terms of positivism. Really feel good about doing it. Don't think about all the challenges that you're going to have. Don't think about all how difficult it's going to be, how hard it's going to be, and begin to feel bad and begin to feel like you're never going to accomplish that. If you do that, it's going to be very difficult to achieve that goal because you yourself don't believe that you can do it. You have to know with certainty that you will be there and feel good. How would it feel if you can have your goals right now? If you can have the career you always wanted right now. If you can have the relationship that you always wanted right now. If you can have the money that you want to make right now, how would that feel? Think about that feeling for a second. And that's the feeling that you have to take with you along this journey. And you will be there at the end. Write down in a piece of paper your plan with the intention to achieve it, knowing that you will be there. And smile when you do it. Feel good. Close your eyes and live that reality in your mind. Our show is dedicated to give you the tools to achieve successes. And this is a great time to take charge. It's a great time to really take that to heart, all these tools, and apply them. Create that reality that you always wanted. I already have my goals. They're all set. I visualize them every day. I think about them all the time. I feel good when I put those thoughts in my mind. Now it's your turn. Please, if you want to contact us, ask us your questions if you want. You can do that at www.themastermethod.com, or you can email us at info@themastermethod.com. We're really looking forward to hearing from you, and I wish you in this upcoming year for you, your family, and your business your most absolute success, prosperity, but most importantly, inner peace. I will see you next week.